as determining the right price is crucial as it directly impacts your profitability in this business. Okay, it determines how much profit, how much gain. Knowing the right price to tell your buyer is very important in this business because it determines your profit and determines how much gain you can make in the business. So grab your calculator, it's time to crunch some numbers. This is very important. This one no be say I don't know how to do mathematics. If you're in this business, you must know how to calculate to set the right price for your new product. You have to begin by calculating the total cost you incurred while acquiring the products. This include expenses such as local logistics, packaging, etc. That transport you paid to the state where you bought these products, it is part of your expenses. Do you understand? That transport you paid to the state where you bought the products, or the weighby amount you paid to get that product, is part of your expenses apart from how much you bought it. Do you understand? Some things that you even paid in the process of getting these goods, maybe you settled that gbero or anything, or will be, okay, all of them is included in your expenses. Once you calculate the cost of everything that you spent, on your way to get this product, you then multiply the total cost you got by 2 times or 3 times. Some people even multiply it by 4 times or 5 times sef. So the resulted amount you got after you have multiplied the total expenses and the total amount you use in buying the product, after you have multiplied it 2 times or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times sef. So the amount, it depends on the kind of gain you think you want to make, and it depends on the customer you are speaking with. But I prefer you just don't multiply it too much. You can multiply it 2 times or 3 times, or 4 times, but don't go to 5 so that your price will not be too much. So the result, the amount you get after you have multiplied it this way, the amount you get in dollar is not the selling price you will offer to your buyers. Remember that accurate pricing means you must strike a balance between profits and competitiveness in the market. So this simply means you need to be calculative in this business, okay? You need to understand that after all your expenses, e.g., example, you bought a good. So this simply means you need to be calculative in this business. You need to understand that after all your expenses, example, you bought a good for 50,000 naira, and all your expenses and transportation and everything is 5,000 naira. So it's not that, it's total. You now have a total of 55,000 naira. Let's assume, for example, you bought ogbono for 50,000 naira, and all your transportation and everything, or way bill to get that ogbono for that person, is cost you 5,000 naira. So the total you now have is 55,000 naira. So it is now 55,000 naira you incurred by buying that product. So all you have to do is to multiply that 55,000 naira into 3 or into 4, into 2 or into 3 or into 4. Okay? After you have multiplied it, you can now convert the grand total to the equivalent in dollar. That will be the price of the goods, and that will be the amount you are sending to your customer when you are giving him or her quotation. Remember, you are not the one paying for shipping, it is your buyer. You have to learn to be calculative in this business. If you don't know how to calculate, look for somebody that will help you. You cannot be doing international business and you are not making profit or having anything to show for it. Okay, so what are we trying to say here? What we're trying to say is that how to get a price that you will tell your buyers in a way that you will make profit is this. Let's assume you want to buy a cup of egusi, and that a cup costs you 10,000 naira to buy. And let's assume I stay in Lekki, and let's assume I bought this egusi in Balogun market, and this to and from Balogun market maybe cost me 3,000 naira. So it means that it's 13,000 naira I paid for that egusi. And let's assume on my way to the Balogun market, I settled that bill. Do you understand? I gave some tips of 2,000. So everything to get that cup of egusi cost me 15,000. To give the price that to give a good price to my buyer, to give price to my buyer in a way that I will make profit, I will now multiply that total I got from just that one cup of egusi I went to buy. Since I got everything for 15,000, including all the expenses I incurred, I will multiply it times 3 or times 4. Instead of telling my buyer 15,000, I will tell my buyer when I'm giving you quotation or her quotation, I will say everything is, let's say 15,000 times 2 is 30,000, times 4 is 60,000. I may say everything is 60,000. Okay, so but I will not tell the buyer 60,000 naira. I will have to convert how much is 60,000 naira in dollar. So 60,000 naira, if we are going by dollar, is 1,500 per dollar. It means that 1,500 times how many to give you to reach 60,000. So how many of the dollar that reach 60,000 is what you will not tell your buyer. Do you understand? So you will not be doing international business and you're not making profit and you have nothing to show for it. So this is the right way to calculate your pricing. Okay.